For simplicity, let us assume that all units are in SI units in meters. So this height will be 12 meters. This will be x meters. This will be x plus 3 meters. And the area will be in terms of meter square. So this will be 4 meter square. So how do we proceed in solving this problem? Basically, we know a particular given equation, and we also know each particular term in that particular given equation. Because we know how to find the area of a triangle, we also know how to find the area of a rectangle. So just by substituting that particular area values, let us see where we get, and if possible, let us solve the equation then and there by substituting the values. Now the area of this particular triangle, which has a base of x and a height of 12 meters, will be half into x into 12. I hope you know that the area of a triangle is given by the formula half BH. So this will be half into base value, which is x, and the height value, which is 12. Add 4. And what is the area of a rectangle? Rectangle's area is given by length into breadth. The length is x plus 3 here, and the breadth is x. So the area of the rectangle is x plus 3 into x. Now this is a single equation in only one variable x, and we can expect it to be a quadratic equation because we are multiplying two linear terms of x on the right hand side. So let us try to solve this particular equation. This gives us 6x plus 4 equal to x square plus 3x. Simplifying, we get it as x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Now let us solve this particular quadratic equation by using the formula that we derived using the completion of square method. I hope you remember the formula. The formula was x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now given this quadratic equation, we should be able to determine what values of a, b and c exist for this particular given equation. So in this case, a is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of x square. B is the coefficient of x, which in this case is minus 3, and c, which is the constant term, is minus 4 in this case. So by substituting in this particular formula, we get x is equal to 3 plus or minus root of 3 square minus 4 into a into c divided by 2, minus of minus 3 plus or minus root of minus 3 square minus 4 into a into c by 2. This is equal to 3 plus or minus root of, this becomes 9 plus 16, which is equal to 25 by 2. From this, we get the solutions of x as 3 plus 5 by 2 and 3 minus 5 by 2. So x will be equal to 4 and minus 1. This is the final solution for this given problem. Now one can ask, why minus 1? The solution minus 1 arises because it is a general quadratic equation, and it does not consider the fact that all dimensions of the rectangle and triangle have to be positive numbers. Since x is the breadth value for this particular rectangle in this case, we omit the value of minus 1 because minus 1 cannot be the breadth of this particular rectangle. So the final answer will be x is equal to 4 is the given answer. So the breadth of this rectangle is 4 meters, and the length of this rectangle will be 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7 meters. So this is the solution for this particular problem. Now let us learn something more about the nature of roots of a given quadratic equation. The solution of a quadratic equation was given by minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now this particular term b square minus 4ac is under the square root, and we all know that square root function is defined only if the term inside it is positive. Now what happens if b square minus 4ac becomes a negative number? This is what we have to analyze. And if b square minus 4ac becomes a negative number, then there is no real solution of x for the given quadratic equation. So let us analyze what will be the nature of roots in different situations. Let us call b square minus 4ac as d. D is called the discriminant for a given quadratic equation.